Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to give you some manifestation advice so you can manifest your dream reality or the version of yourself that is experiencing your dream reality, whatever that may be. You're manifesting a specific person, you're manifesting a job, career success, promotion, you're manifesting everything, okay? Something I really like in internalizing, this is a mindset that I've internalized, is that it's you versus you, and this is all about you becoming the version of yourself that has what you want, that is in your dream reality, rather than changing changing something outside of you. Because the thing is, our subconscious mind only knows ourselves. It only knows what we like, what we respond to. It's, from what I've heard, it's actually blind. It doesn't see the outer world. It only knows you, right? So that's why this journey is about you becoming you, the you that you want to become, okay? And it doesn't need to be hard, it doesn't need to be extensive. You don't need to go through an ego death, a traumatic awakening. You don't need to balance all your chakras, turn vegan, this, that, although those are nice if you want to do that, if you're doing that, if that's complementary to your journey, if that's something you feel will definitely help, then please do that, okay? But I just want to let you know, there's people who have not done all that. There's people who have not gone to different countries to do have these let's just say experiences, consciousness altering, mind altering experiences, just to get what they want. Although there's some people who have done that, who have gotten what they wanted. My point is, it doesn't need to be hard. It can be as easy as you want it to be. Don't make things harder than they need to be, okay? That's also something else I want to talk about. Maybe a lot of us grew up in a society where we were taught the harder we work, the better things will be, the more things will come. That's not necessarily always true. I know some people who work maybe a couple of hours a day, but they just work smart, and they make more money than some people will make in 10 years. So I mean, yeah, it really is about mindset, mentality, and being able to tap into your subconscious mind to achieve whatever it is that you want. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the video. I'm gonna go and pick from my card deck that I made that just has law of assumption, manifestation advice. And I'm also gonna go ahead and pick from this oracle deck that I have, Divine Feminine. It has good affirmations, and it really does help with manifesting your desires, or the version of you that receives all your desires. So okay, we got here, I let go of the past, I dwell in the present moment, and I'm able to create / live in my oh my gosh, what does this say? I can't even read my own handwriting. In my new desired reality. Sorry, apologies for my handwriting. I literally wrote these a couple years ago. I let go of the past. You guys, letting go of the past means past mindsets, past mentalities, okay? It doesn't even matter, you guys. Don't keep reacting to the past. In fact, the 3D right now is literally just a delay. It takes 8 minutes for the sun to reach us. The stars that you see, the stars are actually dead. The light is just now reaching us. So, I mean, what does it mean to react to the past? You're reacting to, you're still in the present moment, actually, right? When you react to the past, it's just, you're perceiving the past from the lens of the present moment. And if you keep perceiving the past as something negative, rather than using it to fuel your desires, or just ignoring it, or whatever you feel like doing at the moment, because everything that we go through, you guys, it's going to require one of a couple of things. So either you use that to fuel you, you just ignore it, you're I don't care, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, or you dwell on it. What makes the most sense to you at the moment. Ideally, I'd never choose option 3, although sometimes we do unconsciously, subconsciously, end up doing that. We're humans, it's okay to feel a certain way, but just tell yourself the future doesn't need to be the past. Whatever happened in the past has happened. Even if new information has come to light about something in the past, I know that happens sometimes with our manifestation journey, when we raise our consciousness, when we do all these things, maybe we'll see certain things oh, this was happening in the past when this was happening. I know some people, they could have been in relationships, and maybe they thought things were going well, and then months later they found out, oh, this thing happened. You guys, you just use that to fuel you. I know that hurts, I know it sucks, but just tell yourself, okay, that happened, but it doesn't need to be that way in the future. Now you're wiser, now you know what's up, now you know not to let certain things be. Maybe there were certain things in the past where you were a little bit more lenient, maybe boundaries, this, that. Now it's just another lesson for you to set higher boundaries. Or, like, again, everything is something that you're manifesting. You manifested, that happening in the past, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you guys. Like, you were at a different level of consciousness. The past doesn't need to be the present. It doesn't need to be the future. Now it's different. Maybe you're pissed at what your SP did in the past, and now you're just like, oh, what's gonna happen? Do I even like this person? The more you take back responsibility and power, when you tell yourself, I call back my power, I call back my energy, I call back, my power and energy, whatever you want to say, the less this stuff will affect you. Okay, don't let it trigger you. And in fact, like, use that to fuel you. Again, I really like option number one. Use it to fuel you. It's like, okay, maybe you're manifesting an SP and you realize they were doing all these things for other people, for third party, this, that. If they can do this for other people, they can do this for you. Okay, that's still a sign that your manifestation is working. It's like, maybe you started manifesting this person, right? You're manifesting a specific person, or maybe you're manifesting a job and it goes to someone else. It's still happening for you. Or maybe you have other people that are treating you the way that you want your SP to treat you. It's all a sign that it's working. You need to keep persisting until you get that end goal. Okay, that desired reality. It really does work. I've gone through some of the worst triggers, some of the worst, like, dark nights of the soul, whatever you want to call it, like, being sad, and I still got what I wanted. And I know that, like, whenever I got what I wanted, I wasn't really thinking of the times that I struggled or I felt bad. I was like, oh, it doesn't even matter. Like, if you were, I know a lot of you are manifesting specific people. If you were to talk to your SP right now and they told you everything you wanted to hear, I don't think you would care that much about the past. Maybe you would, but for a lot of you, I know you wouldn't. Okay, and I know that's happened to me. There were times where I was really mad at my SP, but then they came back a different version of themselves, and I was like, oh, this makes sense. I shifted my consciousness, my perception, and they showed up this way, and it was so beautiful hearing everything that I wanted to hear. And I wasn't even tripping about the past. Even, like, I got this really nice job, and I know there were times where I struggled. I still remember, like, I go through, like, the memories of my phone, like, I would stay at the library from, like, 8 to 8, like, 12 hours, and really grind for certain tests, midterms, whatever. And it's like, even though I remember that, I have memory of that, I'm like, okay, I have a job, it all paid off. When your SP comes in, when you get that job, when you are living at your desired reality, trust me, you're probably not going to care about all the dark moments, the sad times. Okay, when that bliss comes in, when that happiness of you experiencing your desires come in, you guys, like, none of this stuff will matter. Okay, and I was recently reading this Reddit post about how, like, when you feel like there's no movement, there's still a lot of movement happening. And this person, like, she didn't see movement for like months, and her SP came back and basically confessed that he was in love with her the entire time. And she said something about, like, the floodgates of manifestation just opened. And I remember someone else, like, messaged me, this was like someone who had watched my videos, and like, she watched my manifestation videos, and she said something along the lines of, like, oh, I got, like, an avalanche of manifestations just coming in. Sometimes that happens, you guys. Sometimes when nothing's happening, just realize, okay, everything's gonna happen. Like, this is just kind of like, your subconscious mind is taking some time to really internalize all the work that you've been doing. Okay, sometimes when you do things, maybe it won't immediately appear in your 3D. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but just know it's still working. Even if like, you've read all the books and maybe you have too many affirmations, just remember one thing: I have faith in myself. I know it's working. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to say. I have faith in myself. I know it's working. Okay, when in doubt, just say those affirmations. I promise you, you will see evidence of that. You will see crazy synchronicities, maybe in that same day, maybe in like, a couple of hours from then, maybe in that same moment. And that will be a sign that it's working. That will be a sign that you need to keep going. Okay, don't let the past hold you back. You're just becoming a stronger, better manifester. You keep at this, especially for those of you that have been on this journey for months, maybe even like, years or whatever. You guys, this is paying off big time. You are strengthening your manifestation muscle. You are strengthening your neural pathways, and it's all going to pay off. Even if you're seeing nothing right now, even if everything's falling apart, it all works. I know that because I've personally been there, not once, but multiple times. And, something that I am currently trying to work on is making sure that doesn't keep happening, because every time I manifest something, I don't want to go through pain. I just want things to be a good experience. Okay, so that's a belief that I'm personally working on changing, and you can do that too. Like, oh, you just get everything instantly. You don't need to go through a traumatic bridge of incidents or have everything fall apart. Okay, especially if you've been at this, you don't need to keep going through that again and again. Just at some point, you can just say, no, I choose to break out of this cycle, this pattern. I don't care about the 30. The 30 is an illusion, okay? Sometimes it's okay to just do that. And when you do that, you guys, like, you reclaim your power, and that's the best way to manifesting anything, okay? Ooh, I really like this Amaterasu. And then we got Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. You guys, this thing is like, okay, my courage gives birth to the divine. Your manifestations give birth to your reality. The courage that you had to go on this manifestation journey, whereas a lot of people gave up, is going to give birth to something. You never gave up. You kept going, and now you're giving birth to your desired reality. You're giving birth to the new version of yourself that experiences what you want. We also got here, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. That is it, you guys. I love this so much, okay? Your person is a mirror. Your SP is a mirror. The job is a mirror. The universe, the world is a mirror. They're reflecting back something about you to you, okay? That's why there's no point getting triggered, because they are you. It's not personal. It's you versus you. If someone acted a certain way, they can change, okay? They can change. Just change your perception of them, change your conception of yourself, and it'll be fine. It really will be, okay? No work is required on your part other than just thinking different thoughts. And since we have this card here, I am worthy of the best life has to offer. When you're manifesting, don't forget to manifest for the best version of whatever it is that you're manifesting, and I promise you, you will get it, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. Take what, or this manifestation advice video here, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do want to let you know that I have a Patreon where I offer manifestation advice to manifest your specific person, and we also have a signs challenge going on where we get together as a group and collectively manifest for each other via signs. And yeah, I also offer manifestation coaching, and I do tarot card readings, and I also custom make subliminal. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you'll find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, thank you so much. Love and light.